It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are live with Expresso. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been an incredible journey, something we kicked off with our first partner, Kenilworth, on Mandela Day. We had the very lofty goal of packing 100,000 meals to honour, obviously, what would have been the centenary of Tata Madiba. And these meals, of course, organised by Rise Against Hunger, going to some of the most desperately in need children in particular in South Africa. And I think that would have made Mandela really proud. So we are on 99,000. Can I get a round of applause from everybody, first of all? These incredible schools, Table Bay Mall, Maynard Mall, Kenilworth Centre have all played a massive role. We've got some of our partners joining us here today, some of the amazing schools that have helped us get across those lines. Of course, along with you, we're going to start packing the last 1,000 meals. Before I introduce my guests, can we start our final 1,000 meal pack in 3, 2, 1, get packing! So now let me please extend a very warm welcome to Amina Isaacs. Obviously, we know you well from Rise Against Hunger in the Western Cape. Jono Duguid, Adele Schultz and Andrea English representing Little Lambs. And she's a little lamb herself, absolutely special. Guys, thank you so much. Adele, you have been a warrior with me through this process. So thank you so much, representing Blue Room, who have been probably one of the coolest partners I've ever worked with in this regard. So thank you so much for your efforts. Amina, I'm going to start with you. And as I often do, where do these meals end up? Just reinforce why it's so important that we do this for you guys.
Okay, we have about 2,000 beneficiaries in the Western Cape. And we cater for about 15,000 kids in South Africa in a whole. But we specifically keep our meals in the Western Cape. So we go to places like Ayalicha, the Philippines, the Nyangas, all over. Sometimes it's in areas like down your road, you don't know. Yeah.
And I think what really brings it home to bear for me is the fact that these are disaster management packs, and we are still feeding our children less than a kilometre away with these packs. Andrea, you are obviously representing Little Lambs. You were there to put your money where your mouth is and literally come pack with us, which was great. But this is something you do every day. Why do you support, in particular, early childhood development? Why are children, in honour of Mandela, why are children so special to Little Lambs?
I just think, you know, for them to grow as a little child and have to be educated, they need nutrition. And often these children go to school with no food, and this makes a huge difference for them. So it is just so awesome to be able to give a child something they deserve, the basic need, and allow them to go to school and learn.
I love it. I mean, I've got a young boy as well, and just the thought of a young child going hungry, I think it's what's inspired a lot of us, and it's weird how this organic partnership has grown. Adele, you and I were kind of thrown into the mix with some pretty, and I said lofty, goals, but it's there. We've done it. What has motivated you personally to work as hard as you have through this process, to get sponsors on board, to get our centres on board to help us do these packs?
First of all, I have to say I'm very blessed to work with the Blue Room, that we have so many awesome malls that can participate. And personally, this is, for me, it's a personal thing when you do charity and bring help to other people that don't have it. And then also Table Bay Mall, Kenilworth Centre and Maynard Mall, they're all very passionate about feeding the hungry. And you know what? We're going to get to that to about 2030. We're going to be...
We will eradicate poverty. We will. And I know we can do it now with the small amount that we've been, I say small with all due respect, in the space of the bigger picture. With this small amount, we're going to be able to feed, if we had to group it like that, nearly 300 children for an entire year with just this small push that we've been able to do as partners. When you think of where we all began, if I take it back to, I mean, we've been doing meal packs with Kenilworth Centre now for a number of years. You've been there from the beginning to see how this has grown. We did 50,000 last year. We just smashed it right away to 100,000. How do you feel now that you see young people like this getting involved and stepping up without even questions being asked?
You know what, Graeme? It's actually incredible. So, I mean, we've been doing this for 9 years. I think next year will be year number 10. And I think I was chatting to Amin earlier. They've also been going for 9 years, so that we're sharing a 10-year anniversary next year.
We've got to go for
so
the million meals then, man.
You know, but you know, for us, it's really, really cool just to see how people are really interested and want to get involved. You know, we started it, like I said, 9 years ago. Straight after the first year, we had people coming back. When are you doing it again? Are you doing it again? Straight after Easter, we have people saying, when are you coming back? So it's something that's really, really exciting to see the community get involved and to see young people just continuing to have a passion for this and to try and eradicate hunger, I think is just phenomenal. And it's something that's very close to our hearts at Casey.
And it needs to be something close to all of our hearts, because these are not other countries' children, other communities' children. These are children living in our communities. As I said, less than a kilometre away from you. chances are in this country, certainly here in the Western Cape, there is a child that is starving right now. So we have an opportunity to do something truly groundbreaking. We're going to chat to some of our amazing learners in just a while, but can I get a big round of applause for all of these incredible partners? I know Carla and Taylor are here from Table Bay as well. We're going to chat to everyone as we progress. How's it going, guys? Hey? I'm sensing more of a sense of industry this side. Come on, come on.